This is a very tough composition to come up against, but I think G2...
We got G2 on defense, XI LAI on attack, so we instantly get to see if they want to be fighting in these areas.
Well, that'll be the question we find the answers to, isn't it? How well prepared? Who stamps their authority?
Need to be careful when I'm drawing 2 circles, that's for sure these days.
This could be a hell of a thing, as I think EDG found out in that first series of the day. Building off the momentum, but a strong map for both sides. You're not going to have a walk in the park if you're XLG here.
Leaf going to completely concede the site here. Happy to allow progress elsewhere on the map. Come through. Actually, you lay out on the door here. Happyway will
Dude, Happyway's been a monster recently.
XLG unable to get the plant down here, considering.
Dude, they don't even try break it. They all go through heaven. I'm not even sure they can do this.
Timing now, though.
Yeah,
I don't think they can all go through heaven.
On that one, and Noman just set up simply on this. Trade there for Trent, but the number's still very good for XLG. Pressure starts to mount as Leaf steps forward. Paranoia not going to fully affect Leaf, so he tries to keep the pressure. Lysol there. Can Trent and Baby do anything? HP's already low. Barely a bullet will do it as Baby the last one alive in a 1v3. Time on XLG.
I mean, it's lovely from XLG. I think they got to go break that wall there.
G2
I really do.
Caught off guard. Like I said, initially the plan here, Leaf concedes all this space. They don't really catch a bite here elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, he got annihilated there. Right, he really thought they all went sight on this one.
Completely unconsidered. Happy to pick up.
Yeah, I don't want to see that from G2. I'm not gonna lie to you. I also really want to see a C-mount fight, but on the pistol, I'm not super angry about it.
Maybe pressure towards. Again, certainly a paranoia in that situation could have set things in motion. As I said, XLG almost missed that first window of opportunity to get the plant down. Again, Sage Wall goes in, that's when you want to secure the site hold. Come over here.
Knit Vortex with the Prime, thank you so much, mate. Appreciate the Prime usage, thank you for doing that.
Towards Mount, but there's nowhere you can play into. And actually, XLG here, a quick rotation.
Couple of players here, though. Nice little high-low setup. XLG have to be meticulous if they do want to force the hand on this A site, which they can do. And they've already lost one, they've lost a second. Things now get dicey.
Great
going hunting for a little more spots.
Oh, it's nice from him. He knows they don't have sound. Tried
to keep things safe.
Tried to own it. Really good damage.
Good win out initially, G2. And damage done here. It is a 3v3, but still just pistols on the other side here.
No one's HP does concern me, but it's fine.
Very nice. Clean up duties, though. Got a little scary.
Leo there in unison, making sure none of that threat was able to mount too much.
And even all things considered, great conversion here. So in a great position to carry that purchase forward as well. And G2 will be coming back on rifles. A little bit of old progress, you could argue. We're certainly curious to see now, once we get to the rifles, G2's approach will be.
Okay, big buy round.
Great catch here. Oh, just about getting out of that.
I think he would survive that, but it's still a nice TP.
Negated a little bit on the end there.
Yeah. Feels like G2's still not quite smoothed out yet. You're a little bit jittery still. Some nice ideas at the start, though, but XLG going to keep their players relatively healthy. Going to get that heal through, so no harm, no foul on that front.
Actually, again, G2 play a little further back. Happy to allow XLG to explore this space outside A.
Dude, it's pretty good. The B pivot here is going to work really well. It's legit a 5v5 retake unless Trent can do something.
Look at Raga potentially to a good old backstab going if he feels the timing's right, but the plant's going to be in.
It's really nice for XI LAI. They should be happy. Keep an eye on the Sage. This is big from Raga. Bandit goes heaven. He was on top of the wall. No one heard him jump down. Oh my god.
Hold your breath. That is
whoa, did he realize?
He gets spotted. He gets down one. Can't get
Trent looked at one point.
Still standing, but Happyway in the back lines, doing serious damage. Stun good. Everything looking lovely.
Oh my god, he wins that as well. Pistol into the bonus.
3 rounds. Bonus converted.
Dude, that was so nice from Raga. Yeah,
feet.
they're getting confident, man. It's good.
Well, wait for that to end.
I made a play.
Switch out here.
He's a great little pivot here. I felt like G2 were a little slow, but maybe they're just happy to retake B all the time. But I don't think he can be happy to retake all the time against his comp personally.
This retake getting started. Unfortunately, G2 just don't have the numbers at that point to trade out effectively.
Actually, G2 be playing this. Fight Mound.
A couple of rounds here where just
Fight
the
Mound
amount
one
of
way.
util
And then pivot towards B.
to secure some of
It's
this
like literally the Zeta
crucial
default
space
is
on
the best
map.
thing that can work against XI LAI right now.
I think that's probably
Little-
why you've seen G2 concede where they are.
Little 3-1-1.
Almost allow that util
Pivot
to
2
have
over
full
towards
effect
here when they don't go aggro.
Maybe have a little
And then
more
make
faith
A a
in-
little bit stronger once you're fighting this.
leaning
I would even
towards
be
that
fine with
retake,
like a
but-
2-2-1. And then just hold the line deep like
Couple of
this.
investments here, but it's
You
not
can
much
just
at all
op
for
this.
G2.
You can literally do what
Put
NRG did.
something together.
Again, it is just going to be those stingers and a sheriff or two, but I quite like how they kind of
Red Jack, thank you so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like, op over towards A, you get multiple angles. You're going to have, like, 3 attempts.
Immediately now.
At worst,
They're
2
way
attempts in
towards C,
terms
I
of
mean,
trying to get kills for them to push you off.
Here
Like,
to
no one
actually
can
reinforce Baby
no one
Bay's
can
setup,
distance
so
close you, so you just can just hold
give
the
me a
angles
sheriff
the
and a
whole
couple of
time.
bits of util to slow things down
If
here
they
on the
double
way in.
prowler your angles, then fair play.
You're starting to feel that pressure coming your way now. What can Baby Bay do about this? That's 4 players knocking at the door.
Oh, big flash, man.
That's something you can do. Can you give us some more, though?
That's Spike
G2
on the
digging
other
their
side, by the way.
heels into this round. Not going to relent, and do they get to see
They
the
do, they
spike?
can't get
I
the
think
spike.
they're aware of it. That's big information for G2 now.
When does Lyso get his
30
smoke?
seconds left.
20 seconds? Oh, they're in
Especially with
trouble. I mean, they could have just
removed
instantly
here.
ran over
They did
towards
get
A and
themselves in
picked
a
up the
position
orb,
to apply
but
some pressure.
I think too much time's
20
gone.
seconds.
You've got to get moving here.
Do you call it quits on this, or do you still try and force the issue? They're going to try it, but it's not
Yeah, they're
working.
gonna try force. Might end up just giving him a lot of guns here.
Oh, it looks disastrous. There's not much more for this man to achieve. 7 seconds.
Trent, mate. Come on now.
Who do you think you are? 3 seconds.
Very nice. At least it's only 2 upgrades.
Stalling from Leaf then.
Leaf did his free K thing back to him.
Here, in terms of getting back into
That's
a position.
incredible.
But Baby Bay able to slow things down.
Dude,
here.
some of the back and forth with the
Back
teams
of
this
his
event have been
util,
good, man.
2 crucial kills.
Yampy's been doing
It's
it a
just
lot.
this gap here that allows G2 to still apply pressure
Seconds left.
against the worst position. Is I mean, the spike's just outside the smoke. They can't retrieve that, and I think a little hesitation on display. Try and troubleshoot on the fly.
That's funny, man.
Creating a
B-Dot,
free
thank you for the
opener as
gift,
well.
bro. I appreciate that.
Early
Thank you.
advantage.
Dude, they can just
XLG,
fight this,
unfortunately,
though.
slipped
Like, if
between
you're
their
here, you
fingers.
can still just fight and TP away.
Turning a Mastercard
Like,
tricky
this-
like that is going to be
Getting unpunished
brilliant
here with this
outcome
comp,
for G2
I
to
don't know,
make
it
this
feels
not feel
criminal.
like it could be
Maybe
a
they're
blowout.
okay that they got the safe flow out of them,
Trying
but
to keep some
I swear you can get free
practice
spam going
attention
on.
the A side of the map. Jaw already ahead of this, and Leaf just going to go for the jump spot,
Oh.
big punish. Happy way, fantastic.
Does he
for
consider
that.
it being a
I think
bait? I
getting
don't
all
think
these
so.
first picks.
I
And
know
Jorgamo
exactly.
Great
even
from
it
him.
out now with the ult coming in. He's in a little bit of trouble.
Very nice. Happy way.
From
Bro, they're
Happy
so
Way,
good
and
at this
it's a
map,
pivot
man.
call, though. They are eyeing up C.
Oh my god, they owned them with the
Leaf
Omen
in
ult as
transition
well. Oh, this
XLG
was a
just
buy
running
round.
Rings around G2 here. It's Baby Bay and Valin. And Spike hasn't made it across yet, but plenty of coverage on this angle. Baby Bay, few options. Got the pieces together.
Oh my.
And he's found 2.
That's some options.
Oh, and the
now
ult
at
didn't hit?
20, investing them at 35 seconds.
No
Spike
way,
let
2v5.
loose. You've got to see them come back together. Lysa and No
30
Man have
seconds
to
left.
work in unison. Valen and Baby Bay making mountains out of molehills, but No Man is still on the case. With 20 seconds, though, how much can he do? The spike's a
enemy
problem.
remaining.
Lysa on it, though. Baby Bay gone as Valen, the last one standing. Spike
But
back
the smoke
in hand.
ended up
They're
helping
on
them
the
out a
move.
little bit.
He's got to catch this cross. Lysor knows it as well. There's the denial, so the
seconds
plant
left.
can now come in.
Very, very nice on this.
Recovery.
Dude, there's 3 people on G2 that can't buy. Leaf can drop if he wants to, if they want to force it, but I think that's an eco here. And most probably a timeout. And I think they're going to change their direction of what they're doing.
They have to make a very quick decision.
I'd be very surprised if they don't fight Mount here.
Well, actually, the catch on Leaf, you can't really even fault him for that.
One enemy remaining. 10 seconds
Spam
left.
through the smoke.
God, Lysor's having a game here.
Already sitting at 8 and 3, Lauren.
Yeah, they got to
Fired
change something up.
Again, to
for
me,
this series, yeah.
I was kind of looking at Raga, maybe being an X-Factor player, having a big upswing, maybe a life game here or there, but obviously if Lysor's on, if Happy Way's on, they can give you so much to play
Happy Way
with.
has looked fantastic. Certainly showing here some form, basically delivering this one, at least the early round.
Imagine
on a
they lose this
platter.
one.
to XLG.
Dude, people are going to just start banning this map against them. It's a little less criminal for G2. In theory, fractures their permaban, even though they beat Lev, right? It still was just the first time they played it, it looked like.
He's going to bring a rifle in here and one away from a pip.
GE was the most criminal. But I also think it's really criminal I don't know, in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, but I just think he fights C-Mount. This is what Kiko was just like. Kiko pretty much alluded to it in my interview with him as well, that was their game plan. That worked well.
Into just that safety net, the blanket of security provided by some of these pieces of util.
It's worst case 50-50, gets so much util off of them. And it's never 50-50 because got the one way there. The only way that they kind of counter you when you're fighting over towards C is if the Omen does smoke here and starts doing like TP plays. And at that point, it's like a little risky for him anyway. You take away the smoke, they can't hit a site.
This out a little bit, but again, the one round that
So,
G2 got
I'm not saying now I want to see it, but
so
again,
this
I
is
would love
something
to
they
see
can
one way
hope
here
to
and
get
just
on
fight.
The belt, but it's certainly not going to be an easy task. Phantom
Especially if you have an Omen, the Omen can just fight. Break the fade eye, fight, go left side mount. Kiko was having a life game. I mean, but at the same time, he was shooting people through one ways, man. I agree he was having an incredible game. But he did just, like, a lot of it was game plan as well.
This could be a nice read, potentially.
Like he was giving freebies over towards C.
Happy way on the other side.
They want this, they do. Oh no, this is a shooting.
Dude, this angle is just so strong.
Making light work of G2.
Oh my god, his aim is nice as well, though.
Dude,
that's trying to retrieve the gun and just everyone's getting popped.
Trying to play to the door, but this
God, it's so nice seeing G-Lai with confidence, though. Playing DRG really helped them out.
Suiting XLG. Wide open C site now for them. They'll be able to retrieve the rifle at least, Baby Bay, but yeah, 2v5 now. Now you have to consider some of this util that they have to overcome. Situations like this where what chance do you really have? We were discussing the possibility, but the timeout, not necessarily to address this round for sure. Damage, something to consider maybe. I mean, there's a few members of XLG sitting around 1500, but certainly doesn't give you much hope for the follow-up here. We'll come into this though. I mean, Jorg,
trying to do
one
some
away from the
damage.
showstopper now. Valen
You should be hunting a little bit. I mean, I would let Deadlock hunt a little bit.
Yes, you can hope for here, consolation kill or two.
And again, a lot of people putting G2 quite high up when it comes to outcome. You know,
and don't we always?
It's who's learned the lesson and who's not, I guess, is it. But it was never really at these early stages we got that concerned. I say early stages, but still, at this point, you'd imagine they'd normally be quite comfortable. However, at 5-1, I am a little concerned. A cold start, potentially. They haven't been able to get that time underneath them through the roots coming in. But again, they are a high-caliber team here, Mike. I put G2 to high standing, top 3, top 4, somewhere around that. This isn't looking like it, especially when Lotus is a very solid map for them.
Certainly.
I like this change up from G-Lai as well. That even if there was a fight over towards C-Mount, which they're expecting, by the way, they pivot over towards actually fighting over towards A with numbers, whereas they just had the Cypher going out before. As much as G2 are doing the right thing now, because of the timeout, G-Lai can now do their own version of switching it up as well. It's really cool to see. It's good from both teams. It is good from both teams. Okay, do G2 open the door and pivot a little bit. So this is nice from them. Now they should open door pivot slightly. Okay, it's good from G2.
XLG.
Open tree, let's go tree, let's go tree.
It's so much better from G2 though, man. This is what they need to be doing.
We need to go away, we need to go away.
You have a...
Here's a flash.
They have a 40, guys. Raise ulti, raise ulti. Oh, drop.
Two.
Face your fear.
Oh, we'll raise low HP, raise low HP.
A lot of ults. A lot of ults. Dude, this next round should be really fun because in theory, Eli's going to go back to doing C default and then G2 are going to be there to try and fight. So we might get like an 8-person, 7-person fight over towards Mount.
If there's any way out of the tree at this point, Trent's going to go down, and actually Lysword doesn't suffer too much for this one, but he is surrounded. And I think he's getting a little trendy.
The crowd enjoyed that one.
I was like, it is 2v5.
All right, easy. I can't deal with a heart attack day 2 of my job, man. Like, easy it up here. But again, for G2, I like what they did, though.
Yeah,
quickly identifying the kind of weaker side of the approach.
It is one of those no-nonsense approaches from G2 where it's like, we're happy to invest here, need to get the ball rolling. Certainly something that could be how many observers lost that, was about to say. But Happy Way is now going to have
what do we got on C?
Bounty on him. They can even really comfortably
this is so much
his
better.
position. Get bodies in the right place.
Look at this though. Now you just hold it for free.
A couple more bodies behind this.
I'd even refresh this one way personally.
Set up to follow though. G2 still.
I would switch it out a little bit. Omen should be a little more committed. As soon as this smoke comes in though, I think you got to leave it. It's a great change from XI LAI, by the way. Realize that they're fighting over towards C. Their way of handling them fighting over towards C, BC, default, open the door first, so you pinch anyone that's over towards here. Dude, XI LAI are on top of it, by the way. Even their A default after the timeout was good.
From VALORANT now actually peeling away from that position. I saw another TP available. Can pivot fairly quickly. G2 have to.
Yeah, and now they pressure for the two things that the comp does well: B hit, and C hit.
Playing towards the middle of the map.
Sentai, thanks so much for the Prime, man. Thank you for that, bro.
Paranoia to stall. TP
oh.
catch from Raga. Valen getting very little play here.
The execution of that was not great.
In this one, Leaf has to relinquish any sort of site control that they may have had. It's already going to posture for a retake at best. For now, XLG looking like they've been able to switch up that pace to touch. The paranoia of Happy Ways lurks very present in the mind of G2. For now, though, obviously playing with the pack.
How they break back in here, though, is the issue. XLG happy to stay
on
site here. Leaf will find the first, though.
That will certainly help, but Jorgamo caught, and actually, Baby Bay on the bailout. Can he catch Lysor? And now suddenly, just down.
Oh my God, how?
The table's turning. 68 HP. He's got to back away for a second.
Yeah, it's not planted for him. God, how did they retake that?
There. G2 needed that.
Maybe someone should have
free over the top, certainly.
Maybe someone should have prodded a little bit, and they should have Sage Red early. But I guess the Sage Red is getting killed no matter what.
In so many bodies, happy to greet G2.
Yeah, that first kill from Leaf was everything. Oh, and then he wasn't aware that the wolf got. Sorry, the wall got spammed.
As soon as the stun comes through, you think XLG are going to pounce, but it just never happens. To bring it within 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's a good timeout from XI LAI. Dude, it wasn't even a bad round from XI LAI, by the way. If you ignore the afterplan, like everything up until the afterplan was like really high level, by the way.
So complimentary in how they wanted to scale back in.
That's what is bizarre, though, with so many bodies up on site. There's no really favorable angles to swing back on after G2 find that first pick, which is curious, right? If you set up the wall in this way, there's a cage, obviously, to block off. Why not?
I wouldn't even be that angry if I'm XI LAI
as possible.
Like, did they actually just talk about the afterplan? Nothing else was wrong.
Back in here. Certainly.
Maybe they should have gone deeper to take space, but it's weird with the Sage Wall.
Win condition coming out of this timeout. Raga does have the res available, still going to have a buy of sorts here.
Maybe Raga's meant to play it different with the Sage Wall, like stay on top of him and fight more. I don't really know.
Another TP available, Happy Way of the neural theft as well. On the other side, though, G2. I mean, Leaf, like I said, you could see him considering the pit in the previous, maybe on the back of Valen's contact, but very quick call to give up that setup.
I guess the question in my mind somewhat develops to, is that C site now just kind of out of the equation? They've not had that much success playing towards it. Do they start going back to what was kind of working a bit better, those A approaches that they managed to make work? But obviously G2 with some elevation here.
Big round for G2, right?
Leaf,
not so much, actually. This can be a drop.
So, again, now, with this
XI LAI. I mean, it's a big round for G2 because they can force them down to eat.
Back to, I guess, I don't want to say basics, but Happy Way kind of on a solo endeavor.
Nice from Happy Way. They've done a similar setup where they used a Viper like this and they had one on the other side, so good that he's just spamming this.
Doesn't necessarily have to challenge close on this pit either. Have a little pocket to play into. Again, looking actually to maybe trap somebody outside B. XLG not happy with what they've seen initially, but we'll leave Lysor inserted here.
Yeah, maybe trying to identify where that slightly deeper hold's going to be. Keep in mind that Happy Way had gone pretty far towards Mount. Obviously, didn't go quite towards the pit, but even in that, mind you, look how far up they've got
Challenging
Lysol,
into it.
which is bold, but they've got, what, a Prowler? I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, they can obviously roll off the pocket that Leaf has.
Oh no, the
Leaf,
slow is
though,
actually devastating.
Technical player here. Still going to respect this. Gives
30 seconds
up
left.
the entrance, at least, sitting a little bit more towards that waterfall
Here's some
side,
sound
but
cues as well. He just hears how many it is.
At 23 seconds, rotation's going to be
Oh,
coming
and they
in.
missed their wall,
Flanks
right?
on the way, and
Wait,
it's pretty much all in
right?
from XLG.
Oh god, and no plan. Oh, it's a
Spikes has got
disaster
down
round,
over
bro.
the top as well.
Oh,
It's
imagine
all
calling a
falling apart.
timeout and your
Yeah,
team
it's
does
turning
this
into a
afterwards.
nightmare here for XLG. They thought they had the right side of the map to go to, but now with the paint shells coming
Yeah,
in,
now you can't
and
take any
G2 back
space.
at the gates here. XLG are going to have back to the wall Valorant now. Leaf looking for a pixel.
What do you reckon?
out of
He went
play.
to throw the
Doesn't
wall
quite
and
get
got
it, but Valorant
tagged?
does. That was that late play coming back around from B, leaving Happy Way.
Oh god, this
As
was
you
such
can
a
see by
disaster.
earlier, it looks like G2 have finally got their footing.
Leaf able to just
You want to delete that
exist for so
delete
long
that
here.
round from their memory.
It doesn't
That was
have to
really
challenge. As I
bad.
said, there's no
Oh
real
god, that's the one that
need
forced
to
him down to
stop.
an eco as well.
XLG walking through this pit. Fortunately, again, yeah, sure, missed slow wall, but it's Trent's kill here that really makes things difficult. Unfortunately, Raga just, I mean, there's no way
Unaware.
he can span
Yeah.
back onto this. Just a sitting duck on top of the wall.
Yeah, that stage
Great
slows when they
round
had
from
time to
G2.
rotate here as well.
It's on our side now. We got this shit. They
The only way for them to really
Sure, yeah.
convert
agree
this
with that.
position is to actually go into the backside of the pit and challenge Leaf.
And now look what it's done to the money, though. Obviously, XLG on the receiving end of these 3 rounds has completely trashed their finances. Now the Sheriffs looking for win cons that may not exist here. Valiant spraying,
Leo's got to be
spraying.
careful.
Yeah, but he's trying to catch someone on that back pedal, but he
He
doesn't
spots
get
the
what he
heavy
wants.
numbers though, they can disperse this.
Oh, looking like a
Whoa, I mean, that kills just the whole round, by the way.
Target, but
Imagine he hit an extra bullet there.
Making a little bit trickier there for Baby Bay, but he's still confident enough to hold this. And Viper utility, keeping him at the advantage.
Nobody over towards
Not the
C, though.
replay. I mean, the replay of the
G2.
slow is actually good because I think that was one of the reasons why Trent could
Yeah,
get
chance
like
for
to that
XLG to
area
find
to spam
another
in time as
post
well.
one.
So
On this side of the
I
map.
don't even mind that.
They're not getting the same opening picks.
Slow, did it have slow-mo on it? If it had slow-mo on it, that's a
feels
little,
like
it's a little much. But
G2 have
the
figured
replay
out
of it was actually pretty good.
the approach that was working well.
He
for
might have had
XLG.
slow-mo on it.
Well,
That
felt like
that's a little crazy.
it could have been a considerable
That's a
problem,
little-
showing some of that caliber,
a little out
might be
there.
able to adjust on the fly. So not really falling
Another
foul for any of
C-spam.
this. Yes, going to give up the plant, but by all accounts, G2 still happy.
Allen back in the same position, able to dismantle this.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a gun diff, you'd imagine.
Previously.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good little bait though.
Huge here to bail him out. Allen's going to find another one. Traded off, but the numbers
Lysol
just
is
favouring
on
G2.
for the maddest round you've ever
Weaponry
seen.
alongside that, and just Lysol
Okay,
left
I
now.
tried to build it up.
Shut down Jorgamo.
It was planted for him.
Find the
He killed the
final
vision
kill.
block.
G2
I
will
was
tie
believing.
things up.
Yeah, they're back in business now. Felt like a shaky start.
Yeah, it
felt
looks
like
a little
very
comfy.
confidence-based start from XLG.
I mean, you heard Baby Bay saying exactly that. It's like,
Yeah,
guys,
this first kill-
sure,
this
they were
first
off
kill was
first
just the whole
few rounds.
round,
The
though.
only reason they want him. G2 now certainly feeling more comfortable in terms of what's going on across the map. So now XLG were asking to make some big changes.
They're having fun.
I mean, that's
Seems
what
like
Baby Bay's
levity
added
has
into the
kind
team.
of
A little bit of
been
whimsy.
added to the mix here. And I guess we look towards XLG under the lens of, do they have someone to reignite what was working at the start for them? Can they rebuild on some confidence? Because the timeout didn't seem to really find what they needed. But buyback in hand here, but operator out for Jorgamo. So a new added twist here for them to try and find those next couple of steps from.
We're going to be able to hold on the fort here. Operator in hand now for him.
Good from
Happy way on the other
Eli
side
again.
here.
They'll BC default every time they see it.
Still a gap for him to confirm. Nobody slipping through. But
Whoa.
elsewhere.
He just spammed him
the
through
opener.
smoke straight up.
Oh, a single point of damage being traded onto that. I think XLG is just looking a little one-dimensional now in terms of where they're looking to pressure. The res will come through.
Nothing to stop this one.
Punish, but
They could. I mean, they could have
We'll
tried
stand for the
something,
time
but it
being.
would have been so risky. Oh, he actually hit him.
Does
Now
Leaf
what?
leave him to die
Leaf's
at
just
this
got to
point?
accept it.
think he
Yeah, I think
does.
Leaf's got to. Oh, smoke up though.
Yeah, Valen's
Oh,
screwed.
okay, well.
No saving here, so Leaf, you better be able to deliver.
Oh, I like the
They gave him
idea.
up.
They were so
The sacrificial
focused
lamb to
on it
hold
that they weren't
position,
going to
but
shoot
he's
the
gonna see
fade
them
eye.
coming now. With 30 seconds, limited options of pivoting, XLG need to once again go into the C site, at least this time.
So hard to plant, 20 seconds again.
For Baby Bay. It was certainly more than even out the odds. In 20 seconds, still no plant in sight. Mike, this is getting incredible.
Might have delayed long enough. They're going to get the guns soon. Keep an eye on the time here, though. It's going to be so hard for them to plant. What a nade, by the way.
have to go forwards.
Leaves out for vengeance.
Oh my God, Leaf. Okay, he left his teammate. He had to go huge. He went huge.
Another clear example for me of hesitation.
Oh, you can
on the
see
side
over
of
the
XLG.
top. Okay, nice, nice, nice.
I mean, you roll this back 10, 15 seconds, and you'd expect one or two people from
lovely.
XLG to be going forwards, but they're just so
What a great nade from Jorgamo to allow him to get into
G2
this
are feeling
position,
that
by
as
the
well.
way.
When nobody's swinging past second pillar, it's like,
I guess
okay,
we're going.
yeah. Except that same window of opportunity we saw where the plant didn't come through previously. Very concerning to see after XLG had themselves a very comfortable start. Certainly in charge of momentum. The confidence certainly favouring them. Sort of rounds that you don't want to give G2.
This is called from G2 as well. Without a timeout, they've realized their reaction to having a smoke here is to BC default. So they put 3 in front of B to try punish the 2 that are pressuring the wall. And at the same time, maybe that's to do with this, like, TPing up towards here on the round before. Not entirely sure. It might be as well. So it might be a VALORANT thing.
Maybe they will relay that information. G2 has 3 walking out mid.
They've really got their finger on the pulse, it feels like, but Baby has to be careful to not get caught here, but he's already backed away from sight. The back line now pressured. Happy Way waiting.
Nice shot.
That's an
Oh,
advantage
that's a
they
nice
haven't
shot.
had in a minute's time, so this is good for them. A follow-up would be lovely.
Oh, I
Not
thought he was
gonna
going to get it.
Back line now broken. They've got issues.
Lifer,
once
thanks so
again
much for the Prime, man.
surrounded.
Appreciate the 3 months. Thank you, thank you.
That could be
Oh, it could be wraps.
huge here for G2.
And Leaf waiting. Needs the rest of his team to kind of build up a bit further, but you can see the XLG want him dead. They want to pry him out of that CT side. Leo trying to fight it back, but he falls just like Saw to try and hold back the flood from G2. Already takes away Leaf. Needs Trent dead, needs Baby Bay gone.
Very, very nice on this. They managed to get 7. Dude, that timeout saved them. Ever since they started putting that smoke over towards C, it just meant that there was just so much less time on this as well.
Resilience here.
Oh boy.
Dictated to
Guys.
these early rounds. XLG, sure you could argue maybe a couple
was a good
of these
timeout, for
passing
sure.
them by, but certainly want to see that cleaned up for the second half, Lauren.
Very, very nice. It was a
with
solid
you on
retake
that.
here as well.
And
Once they
again,
realized
for
they
me,
had A
average
control
level
as well, they
for
just pushed
G2.
out everywhere.
High
Suffocated their
expectations on
info.
this team, showing some
They had
of
no
that
map control
pedigree
in terms of this. They had to push spawn
to
into
turn
Leaf.
it around. Bold words from the man.
Dude,
on
this
the
was a good
screen.
half
Let's
to
say
watch,
that
man. It was
myself.
like a little mind game. There's a lot of mid-rounding here. Good timeouts as well. Like this was this was a bit of a brain off. It was pretty fun.
Over the world. So we are going to send it over to the stage where Frankie is standing by with Trent's parents.
All the
I'm with
parents here
Trent's
for this one.
parents, Nicole and Jason. Nicole, what was the conversation with Trent like this morning? Because for me, it seems like G2 were feeling positive going into this one.
Yeah, he's always really positive. You know, they practice, they prepare, they do everything they can to be ready for this, you know. So they come in with high expectations for themselves and high spirits, so.
Do you have high expectations for them?
I just want them to be happy and do well. Yeah, so probably.
And for you, Jason, you actually are the reason that your boy is standing on that stage right now competing for a title because you bought him his first PC. What was it like, though, when he was 17 and you had to let him go travel the world?
Very difficult. We had to dig deep, talk about it, pull him out of school, and let him live his dream.
But he did complete his diploma thanks to your parenting. Watching him now,
That's a big
though,
risk.
did you ever imagine you'd get to see him playing so many of these events?
No, not in my wildest dreams. I still hardly believe it sometimes that we're here and he's doing this. It's amazing. It's unbelievable.
And do you believe that G2 are cursed on international stages, or do you believe they can break that here in London?
Absolutely, I do. I believe in them every time they get up on that stage.
Yeah, and they look like they believe in themselves. I suppose I want to ask you the same thing, Jason. When you see your son playing on that stage, what do you believe?
I think we're going to win this one, and I think we're going to win them all. So.
Well, we've got the first game to get through of the upper bracket, so let's head back into it. Thank you, guys.
Nice.
Well, faith goes a long way in this, and a bit of support, a bit of belief, because at the start of things, XLG were nuts, Mike. They came out swinging, looking like Happy Way was
Yeah, I mean, it was looking good. When was the timeout? Was it actually here?
They hit around that 6, 7.
It might have been here.
I hated it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
Yeah, Pansy, come on now.
I take it back. I'm too old to do it with intention. But at this point,
for God's sake, Pansy.
I was really going to be with you, but I mean, it's not often you see G2 be the ones dictated to in terms of confidence, in terms of momentum, and really, I mean, rolling over in some of those rounds. But to come back and close this out with 6 in a row, that's the sort of standard we hold G2.
Big punish over towards B, and at the same time they can open the door and fight over towards C as well. Instant reaction once they realize they go. Oh my God! Instant reaction once they realize they're going out over towards A is a triple swing. Fast from Raga.
Yeah, kind of felt a bit.
Not often his age shows, but
we brought up age once, and now it's just thematic at this point. But let's see, XLG.
Look at this rotate coming out as well. 1, 2, 3.
A couple of these to build back and feel out the game a bit. G2, we know they've got capability.
Great timing on this.
Around, so maybe draw. That Sheriff could crack things open. No man needs to be careful.
Oh,
and there it is.
Used it against him. Got the extra space.
Like barely a second to do it. Leo,
oh my God. Oh my God. Through smoke, by the way. Just straight up through minimap.
Look favorable. XLG.
Oh, as the hill was coming out as well. Big 2v2.
Gets them back down to a 2v2. Plants now in. Happy
together,
Way
boys. Do something together.
Alive. Dangerous duo.
Very nice from Happy Way.
Happy Way.
Very, very nice.
Gonna slip into
oh, it's going to get close.
Happy Way certainly there to welcome them.
Got double pistol, right?
I think maybe even noting the heel here and going further forward. They know they're split. Just a roll of the dice, but Valen's caught so quickly inside here.
Yeah.
No chance of a trade. XLG will find another pistol. He's putting the right foot forwards. I mean, to come back to the composition, G2 have so much to do in terms of the early round to figure out, maybe find a window where there is access to some of this crucial space. Certainly didn't entertain that early on. But you could argue with how that first half went. Team just putting out a few feelers here. You don't doubt
Happy Way's having a tourney. Bro, he's looking unreal.
Feels a little bit more adaptive, though, in a way. For XLG, going to have to look strong here. Keep the scoreboard competitive. Nice to tie it up. G2. Considering the A site, probably not a bad shout at this point. Just see where you go, feel out the map a little bit. You've got rounds to play with. You've kept a nice close game, but Leo now could be overwhelmed.
Ragi might have to help him out there.
To not get punished, and well, already, Leaf's going to do that.
That's a weird one. I think.
Yeah,
I think Rog has to help his teammate out there. Whether it's like walling him off or just double swinging.
Spike now actually behind the wall. The spam nearly connecting. I mean, Jorgamo up to 24. They don't retrieve the weapon.
Dude, how's he inserted himself here, though? Oh, boy. Guys, don't get ecoed, not like this.
No man left.
I mean,
he's still challenging.
Wants to take the duel on site.
Does
nice,
he know
dude.
that it's a 2v3 at this point? Maybe he does, but he's going for an Happyway's
he had to do it. He had to do it. He had to do it. Holy, they got ecoed.
Don't know what's happened.
I mean, Happyway's left for the Sheriff.
Yeah, they didn't play together though. As soon as this guy's like locked in, I mean, it's his fault for going to this pause for sure. But as soon as he's here, you've either got a wall, and because they're on pistols, they can't spam it, and he should be able to get out, or you just got a just 1-2 swing together here and just try to get as many as you can. The Rug kind of chilled a little bit.
Have to be nothing short of sensational from Happyway.
And now, do you just keep the Bulldog? I mean, what do you intend to do? Let's see if he can find Leaf fast enough. That's really the part. And if at all, does find him with the cost of most of his HP.
Yeah, it should be, yeah.
So it feels like the door is shutting on this round.
Very, very nice. 2 gun upgrades as well to get a Bulldog.
Not good enough.
Oh, that's rough, man. That might be the map.
I mean, G2 just showing total disrespect for some of the util here.
Yes.
Raga almost with the assist to get over the top here. Again, this is nobody to really bail out Leo.
Nope.
I didn't even know, even there on the replay, where's Raga to kind of wall off, prevent that from happening?
Yeah.
No trades, no kind of free swings on it. And again, when you're looking across the stage and you fumble something like that and you already see them up on their feet, they're
Hero
starting to get a bit more
Guardian.
lively.
Hero Guardian, no armor.
That sort of pressure. The scoreline now starting to sit a little more comfortably with G2 at 8-6. XLG going to be herded down on a very light investment. Just happy weight on a Guardian. Now for him, I wouldn't say it's a welcome challenge, but he's got options more than the others.
I mean, he is certainly the one to welcome this sort of round for sure.
Wall trick.
Early indicators, at least.
Here.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's
The amount of jump spots or like jiggle peeks over towards C that get punished these days.
Rough. And it feels
It's funny, man, because the hero was talking about how it never happens
checked
on Cypher because you got the cam, but it's an eco, so I think he got shot and then he wanted to do it.
Yeah, it has. I think though it'll go unchecked to an extent, but it's still a problem. And they're still finding individual fights in a 3-play stack. Lysol just gets pushed over. XLG look lost here. I know this is still going to be a very light invested round, but still
Very
G2
nice from Jorgamo. Gets his ult for the next big buy round as well, and
flawless. It's about the best
I mean, he might as well try to do some damage.
For G2.
He gets one pop by Leaf, surely.
Just one left to find here. Only really Jorgamo that's taken any damage. I mean, Showstopper available already as well.
No damage.
9-6 on the board.
Wait, was there a bit of damage to Jorgamo here? Maybe I didn't see it. Victoria,
Very
thank you
tough
so much for the
situation now
prime.
for
Thank you,
XLG
thank you.
to
Appreciate
recover
the prime,
from.
dude. Thank you for that.
Don't have an ult to throw in here early on.
Oh, he was going for a madness. Okay, yeah, a bit of damage to Jorgamo.
I mean, they're going to be able to ride out this buy as well, G2.
Oh, it's pretty well rounded.
Everybody's sitting comfortably.
Yeah, Jaws ult does concern me as well. They can now go with a bit more tempo
Well,
if they want
they
to.
got a
be little
raise
bit more
ult to make
direct.
this
If
one
they
easy.
really want to make that issue even worse.
XI LAI is so far away from their U2 as well.
With an early start towards Rubble. Gathering a great deal of control. Leo and Raga really need to be on the same page now.
Again, not going forwards in this situation. G2 allow Leaf to get up onto an angle.
How many light
There are
shields?
plenty of light shields to punish. Three to be exact. Jinx.
But it means that, again, XLG have to play so deep on this. They're banking on what? Lysor being out and about.
Now you
That's
hear
about
it. Yeah, it's going to put you even further back.
Oh, that's a bold peek from Leo, and he's going to be rewarded.
Okay.
Got Leaf, that's good. Don't get caught out elsewhere. Baby Bay looking to try and find any sort of movement. Anyone trying to, hit that rotation over that contact, but going to be denied. Lysor wants to get involved.
Man, Baby
Paranoia
Bay's in
should be
so
on.
much
He's gonna see
trouble.
Baby Bay, but he's unsure. Not so certain to go for it individually, but it's indicative
Fair play, he's
of
alive.
this B hit coming in now. There's the ult.
Oh,
what a
he
shot
messed
from
it up.
Leo. Beautiful, but a trade there
Oh,
for
he
Valen.
messed it up.
Means it's not out of the woods just yet. The 3v4 numbers up for XLG, and G2 kind of ping-ponging between the sites.
Baby Bay just walked in on
Still,
the back
though,
of
they
this.
get a sight. Baby Bay might just
Valen
take
now
a 1v1 here.
challenge to this rotation, but caught off guard. Needed a kill there, ideally, to make this doable.
They're getting
Nice
active
from
on the outside,
Lysor.
though. Lysor, I think
How
he's read
patient
this,
is he?
or
Should just
maybe
hold this for a
considered
long,
it
long
could be an
time.
option. Has he got the corner? Oh, no!
Oh, it's good, though. He did
Still
good.
gonna
He did
target.
good.
Valen can't do much more.
Oh,
Gonna be
that's
found
my
in
bad.
by Trent.
But he
A
did do good up
1v2
until
for
that
man.
last bit.
30 HP. Spots a player. He knows the defuse is gonna be on. He has to get involved. He made a choice, and it was the wrong
Very,
one.
very nice.
Raga
This was
goes
great from
to his
Lysol, though.
grave.
He played that very, very
There's
well.
life still in XLG.
Difficult for Trent to get back onto an angle there, especially the damage already done, but it's Leo really, for me, that prevents this from going from bad to
Yeah, he
worse
messed up his
initially.
cancel.
But then the catch here to deny the showstopper. Even then, when you think Baby Bay able to slip the net on the back of all that pressure, you just can't solidify that hold.
Here.
Fine margins for sure, but as you said, XLG still clinging to life, keeping their head above water. But G2 back in with very comfortable buys, we'd already noted, flipping round 2. It's going to be the next step here for
Caught one.
XLG.
I found my wire.
They do anything off
Don't
the early
expect them to be
trip?
going
Doesn't look like it.
forwards. Desperately looking for
Dude, they're like, the camera's here somewhere. I know it is.
Yep.
And again, this is like a... Obviously, we saw Benji get picked all the time, right? When he was jump peeking over towards here to get early info. This is why, again, Hero was talking about it on the stream, why this camera is so good. Right? You can let them take mounts. And then when you feel like there's no pressure elsewhere, right? Then they're like very silent. Then you check the cam and you spot 3 over towards here. You get like the numbers late. Such a nice additional thing that you can do in terms of getting info.
Getting away with pressure, getting put with more dedication on the C site. But a 1-for-1 trade, it's going to be down
means you don't have to jump peek, means, yeah. I mean, we saw how brutal it was for the Heretics in this one.
Shut down!
I mean, you thought he had enough indicators to leave. Stuck around a second too long, and there's nowhere safe on the site.
Oops.
No, it's getting messy.
Yeah. Miss of crucial util here. Doesn't necessarily guarantee a kill. The investment comes back in here from Leo.
Well, at least they know no one's close.
But clear out the space for sure.
Boys,
to go for
he's
it.
done good damage.
G2 might have this one sewn up, but if XLG have faith, and show me why, Jogmo still
someone's got to go huge for XI LAI.
Happy to hold, happy to show his worth here. Paint shell back as well. Time buyer, pour it into No Man. No chances. No one really playing in. Maybe just going to try and make
yeah,
a
call for the save.
Look for silver linings because you're not going to get the round. Jogmo on guard duty, and it's going to be down to a save.
To head for the hills now.
Oh, it's rough.
On the hunt, but I don't think.
Yesterday, Benji died twice, jump spotting. Would it not have been better to put the Omen there? Yeah. At one point there, you got a. At one point there, Benji kind of has to ask Boo to try take it so that he can TP away.
Applying a little bit of pressure.
But it's a similar thing, like the op would still get a shot. It's just one of those things where like the attack op is a nightmare against that comp.
Like you said, there was already indicators that pressure was mounting.
Comes down to the same Cypher thing that we're speaking about. You've got to try to get info differently.
Maybe if you think it is too, right, yeah, I can hang around.
Maybe I can stick around.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, maybe the smoke should be put there so that you get a little bit more freedom as well. But I agree with what you're saying. They should have changed it up a little bit.
Look, when that site pour on happens, just get out. But again,
it's G2 demonstrating learning round by round.
It's a good timeout, but it's like a must-win.
Arguably with this
I think they force buy with it, maybe.
If you have any faith in XLG still coming back here, it has to be them in terms of adjusting to this util.
That timeout.
I mean, this A side hold towards 3.
The father, man.
G2 are going to run away with that sort of
Surely
space.
he doesn't have 4 kids.
Yeah, and it worries me that Leaf is finding out so much.
The timeout on the first half really saved G2, man. It's really good.
Starts identifying the map.
There's like a wrong game plan coming into it, or at least the game plan didn't work into a change-up of game plan.
Constantly, how much can we get away with, even while they're going for that?
And they kind of mid-round adjusted with the B default, BC
punishing
default.
Towards A, making sure how far can I get on this? How much room do I get? So, by all rights, my concerns now really lay with XLG. They've had a close affair so far. 10-7, a very respectable scoreline. I just don't want it to now go flat. I do not want to see a flat line from them, but I'm worried. Financially, they're starting to get down to the pennies.
This is 11, and what you bring, only one sitting over 3K here, so the next one needs to be clean to follow up if they do.
Lysor, Hero gun, obviously saved.
To go forwards.
What is this one?
That way, the wall up to
It's a shame.
Up,
like the idea, it looks pretty cool.
The angle. He's too scared to go for it. Lack of commitment here.
Okay, yeah.
Shot at it, but we'll remove the wall. Heads up work from Valen.
Yeah.
XLG looking to get a little cheeky here, but not rewarded.
Look at the limit tester once again, Leaf. While all of this happens on A, they soak kind of a lot of the initial investment of utility, that weird wall, whatever's going on. He's still working. He's felt no resistance on that C site. No one kind of shouldering early. So the further he gets, the more he's willing to call them back potentially. Be careful of that stack. Look out towards B. He's the one who's going to be able to pull this out. And again, contact on B now.
They put the trip like just behind him so it doesn't stun him. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They still want to go for it. Happy way.
Oh, it's unlucky.
Baby Bay on the back pedal, but
oh, well.
He's going to be forced forward.
I mean, fair play. It gets really weird now because do they group and leave the gun, or do they just hold the gun? Got to keep an eye on Leaf, by the way. Leaf's taking so much space over towards C, can call his whole team back. At one point, this camera will get checked as well.
Leaf is so deep on this.
Picks up the gun. They know that one was creating pressure over towards A.
Look how far he's got.
Very nice trades. 2 guns now, 3v3. It's a great ult, by the way. It's a really good ult from Happy Way.
Back a little bit deeper. They have to now hold down on the site. Maybe there's pressure to be had here. They've got rifles to play with.
And we're all in on this.
They're back up to 4. This is the best chance they've had in a minute, but Valorant standing guard. Standing G2
Really nice.
G2
Little higher, lower, knowing that they were going to try force through door.
Gets one back, and maybe they can get towards sight. Oh, they're just going to suck the damage. And Leaf on the punish on the cross-up. It leaves Lysor last one alive. Oh, we caught a glimpse. Nearly had Valorant at the time. It's so late in the round. G2 full control.
All right, very nice.
Yes, there was a fight back. Yes, there was a chance, but it
Good news for XI LAI is they at least like save for this. So.
XLG, I mean, the plan B in this round just doesn't feel comfortable, right? If you allow G2 to explore elsewhere, even with no catch on the Prowler, or at least the wrong catch on the Prowler, they're still diligent enough to clear some of these angles. And yes, while XLG find a couple of kills here, but it's only really the neural theft that bails them out from Leaf running away with this lurk.
Well, operator now on both sides. Raga going to be having that for XLG and Leaf. Looking to find some value. And it is
Raga, attack op. Attack op, said in the interview he doesn't like using it.
Of the players all going to meet towards Mound, it looks like. Prowler going to be handled, but it's very indicative the players
When I asked him about the op, I thought he was going to say, I love it.
I mean, Raga has to win.
And then he said the Sage wasn't even his favorite agent as well.
Versus Leaf once more.
He kind of pops on the Sage.
As you said, operators on both sides. That's certainly one way to address it.
God, they're putting so much faith. It feels so mirrored in this moment, doesn't it? Kind of that 4-1 almost from both sides.
Yeah, but I mean, if
same thing with the cam here again, right?
There's no way they can
pressure over towards here, they can clear it, they see the one, and then obviously they could, if they wanted to, depending on what's going over towards here, rotate. But I think they believe, oh, this is great, little second layer, re-clear. Then you know after they shoot that cam that they're going to group up, so extra Prowler. If the Prowler hits, they can stack C. If the Prowler doesn't hit, they can go stack over towards A. Very nice util. Double re-clear of the question mark. Oh, it's a shame. Double re-clear of the question mark over towards her. It's a shame because XI LAI have done some good stuff in this.
You talk about read the map. That is.
Like I've liked some of their stuff, man. It's been nice.
A sixth sense.
It's just
and their best chance for this was definitely taking Lotus, man. They had to take Lotus.
Options. The door's shut on this round. It is gonna be 12. G2 getting up to map point.
Certainly looking way more stable now. The opening of this map. Get a very one-sided affair in the second half.
What is that though?
I mean, the intuition, crazy.
Yeah, he's just so on top of it.
After that, G2 able to just overwhelm
before the Prowler.
The rest of XLG. Like I said before this, the purchase already in question for me.
I wonder what he said after that.
Sure, rifles, but look at what's behind it.
Okay, five chances.
Hacking shields. XLG. Could all be done here in round 20 for them.
Rip and tear. No more thought.
Trying to deny the aggression, but Jorgamo in the meantime, they're reading this map once again to perfection. As much as G2 have a lot of flash when it comes to their players as well, their approach, their understanding of the game is looking very, very good here today. And for XLG, on the receiving end, sight's already gone. What are you meant to do now?
Scrambling now in terms of this retake.
Yeah, if Noman gets a kill, then maybe.
Able to dig their heels in. A pit to
gotta go pressure door.
The worst possible thing.
All right, it's all on this.
Oh, this Visalt's good, by the way.
Desperate to do some damage.
God, this Visalt was good.
Just lighting up the kill feed, leaving Lysor and Raga with it all to do in very little time. And Jorgamo wants in on the action.
I mean, very impressive from G2. I thought at the beginning, I thought they'd messed up, man, to be honest. But that timeout came in and then everything changed.
XLG certainly had a chance. This one a full one-sided affair, but G2 to close.